Hello, this is Daniel, and today I'm going to be talking about the administration menu in the Supra Touch. To start off, I am going to go into the menu here, and I will go into the administration menu. There's a few items on here that will get their own videos, so I will just skip over those. First thing I'm going to talk about is Restart Control. This one's pretty simple. We have an option. Yes, we want to restart the control, and here we'll see the control will do a restart. Going back in here, we've got Restore Defaults. So this, if we want to completely wipe out all the settings, all of the configuration on our Supra Touch and just set it back to factory defaults, we can say yes, and then it will confirm us, or give us a confirmation. Yes, do we actually want to, or no, we don't. I don't actually want to on this one, so I will just hit no for now. Then we have three things to do with the USB. So we've got save to USB. So it says no USB detected. If I had a USB in there, it would detect it, and I could say yes, save my settings to the USB. Same thing with load from USB. If I am wanting to clone a unit, if I want to take my settings from a different Supra, throw them in this one, then I can load those configurations and settings from that USB. Again, I don't currently have a USB plugged into this unit, so it's giving me that no USB detected error. And then finally, we got update firmware. So if you're wanting to update your Supra Touch to a newer version to gain the newest features and bug fixes, then you'll need to put the update file on a USB and then plug it in here and hit yes. Again, no USB detected because I don't have one in there. Then finally, we've got show version. So this just brings us to the About page that can also be accessed through the main menu, and this gives us the Supra Touch version, bootloader version, etc. Helpful information if you're trying to do some troubleshooting with me. So that is everything that is in the administration screen. I will go over how to configure the screen lock, the diagnostics page, and the logs in other videos. So for now, that's it for this one, and I'll see you guys in the next video.